the given bases. A, we have 101110 base 2 plus 11101 base 2. So we are going to arrange in a tabular form. Here we go. Now 0 plus 1 gives 1. 1 plus 0 gives 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. That 2 cannot be written directly, so we are going to convert it to base 2. So we say 2 divided by 2. We are dividing by 2 because we are working with base 2, and it goes 1 time and remainder 0. So we are going to carry this 1 and write down this 0. So we write 0 and carry 1. Now 1 plus 1 gives 2 plus 1 3. Again we convert the 3 to base 2, so we divide by 2. It goes 1 time, remainder 1. Again we are carrying 1 and writing this 1. So we write 1 and carry 1. So 1 plus 1 gives 2. So this is here. Again we carry 1 and write 0. So we write 0 and carry 1. 1 plus 1 2 again. So we are carrying, we divide by 2, that's 1, remainder 0. We write 0 and carry 1. Here we just bring down the 1. So you have 1001011 base 2. That's the sum of the two binary numbers. So we go to the B part of the problem. So here again we arrange in a tabular form. So we have this. You have to be mindful of this arrangement. This last digit corresponds with the last digit in that order. So here now we carry out the addition again. 3 plus 6 gives 9. So 9 is not one of the digits of octal number, so we convert the 9 to base 8. So we have 9 divided by 8. Since we are working with base 8, we are dividing by 8. It goes 1 time, remainder 1. So here we carry this 1, we carry the quotient and write down the remainder. So the remainder is 1. So we carry this 1. So 1 plus 1 gives 2 plus 5 gives 7. So we have 7. 7 plus 3 gives 10. So we say 10 divided by 8, which gives 1, remainder 2. So we are carrying 1 and writing down the 2. So we have 2 and carry this 1. 1 plus 6 gives 7 plus 2 gives 9. Again 9 divided by 8 is 1, remainder 1. So we are writing this 1 and carry the 1. So since there's no number to add the 1 to, we just bring down the number and we have 11271 base 8 as the result of the sum of this octal number. So this method is the same with respect to any base you are working with. So we now go to the second problem. The second problem, we are to evaluate each of the following in the given basis. So we have the problem A. So again we arrange in the tabular form, and please be reminded 1 2 3 4 5 6, we have 6 digits here, and 1 2 3 4 5, and we have 5 digits here. So we arrange it in such a way that the last digit corresponds with the last digit, the second to the last digit corresponds with the second to the last digit, and so on. So we carry out the subtraction now. We cannot say 0 minus 1, so that would be impossible here. So we borrow this 1, we borrow this 1, and it will be left with 0 here. When we borrow, since we are working with base 2, what we borrow is 2. So we have the 2 here, and 2 minus 1 gives 1. We are now left with 0. 0 minus 0 gives 0. 1 minus 1 gives 0. 1 minus 1 gives 0. Again, it's not possible to say 0 minus 1 in base 2. What we do is to borrow this 1, and it should now be 0 there. Bringing it here is 2, because the base we are dealing with is in base 2. So 2 minus 1 gives 1 in base 2. This is the result of the difference between these numbers in base 2. So we go to problem B. We have 6, 7, 1, 3 base 8 minus 2, 3, 5, 6 base 8. And we arrange again in the tabular form. So we are going to now carry out the subtraction. Here we are working with base 8, and it is not possible to say 3 minus 6 in base 8 here. So we borrow this 1, we are left with 0 there. Bringing it here, it is 8, because we are working with base 8. So we now add this 8 to 3, which gives 11. So 11 minus 6 gives 5. So we have it as 5. This is 0 here now, and we cannot continue to say 0 minus 5. Here we borrow 1 from here, we are left with 6. The one we borrowed here is the 8. That's the base we are working with, which is 8. So 8 minus 5 gives 3. And now we are left with 6 here. So 6 minus 3 gives 3. And 6 minus 2 here gives 4. So we have done justice to the B part of the problem. That brings the tutorial to an end for now. Until we come our way, remember, you are getting this from Oninab Resources. Please, you should subscribe to the channel for more videos. Bye for now.